Well, it's going to be a great atmosphere. We're going to be excited. We're looking forward to everybody having a fun time out there on the court. And if we continue to play how we playing, we're going to be real well prepared this week. And if we continue to do what we're supposed to do and stay disciplined in our game plan, it should be a really exciting game for us. Last year, they made some shots at home. They had the crowd behind them. They also had the press going, which is a 2-2-1 that slowed us down. We couldn't really get out in transition like the type of team that we are. So this game we gotta continue to stay focused on our defense. Take one shot, get them to one shot, rebound, and get out in transition. After going through the boot camp and us being mentally prepared, mentally fresh, mentally tough, I think we'll be well prepared for it. We get the ball. We got Joe Jackson who's going beat the press. We got guys who are going to get to the middle. We can open up the press and make shots and get to the right. Well, we heard a lot about it last year with us playing Louisville for the first time, and it's a big thing. I mean, everywhere we go now is all about Louisville, beat Louisville. So, I mean, after seeing some highlight clips or maybe on the last time they played in the FedExForum, we know how big the rivalry is. So we just want to compete and have fun and make it interesting for the fans. Well, we seen them down in Bahamas. We seen them play there. We seen some film. We seen them play last year, and then we seen some film of them this year. So we seen the team. We know the personnel. We know what they're gonna do, what they're gonna throw at us. So it's gonna be on us to prepare very well and continue to have that intensity.
They're just another opponent. I mean, they're a great ball club, but you can't look at a team. You basically got to look at all teams the same. Whether they're teams you feel is less of an opponent than you or a greater opponent, you still got to go play the game, and you got to prepare, and you got to focus and do everything the same and just prepare for the next game, because the next game is the most important game. I mean, communication is always important in games, but in big games it's more important because the arena's sold out, the fans are going to be loud. You're going to have to communicate to your teammates, let them know what's going on. But for us, we've struggled in the past with communicating, but this year so far we've done a lot better job at communicating with each other on the floor, and it's showing. The best game plan that we could just have going into any game offensively is just playing team basketball. The open man is the go-to man, making the extra pass. Of course, driving, collecting two defenders and kicking for the open man is always going to help. But just playing team basketball is the biggest thing that you can go to in games like these.
No, Saturday's game, I understand what it means for Tiger Nation and everything else, but I also understand that for our team, we still got a game, the next Thursday after that, and then we've got 2 games after Christmas on the 28th and 30th, and then we're at Tennessee January 4th before we open up conference play. So, for us, every game, especially being in Conference USA where the league's not going to get any respect. Every game is a big game because of the simple fact your margin of error is basically none. And with that being said, there can't be slip-ups. I mean, it's very hard to have slip-ups because, as we've seen, people make it like it's the sky's falling. So that's why literally you got to be undefeated. So every game, I've never been in a game where I didn't want to win the game and it didn't mean something to try to win the game. And that doesn't matter who we're playing, whether it's an exhibition game or a team like Louisville. Saturday, I think communication is the key, just because we just got to be aware. I mean, obviously, it's going to be an electrifying crowd, but the communication is important. Just in the simple fact is we can't go in the. I mean, neither coach is going to need to give a rah-rah speech to get the guys ready to play, because the crowd and the energy and the game itself is going to take care of that. But the communication allows you to, because I think both teams play similar in a sense. They both want to play fast, get a lot of their points through transition, but also gather them from the defensive end. And so just communicating and talking. On just being alert on every play and every possession. And when you're talking, you're just that much more alert. We don't want to go in overhyped and you come out and you're just, we've seen that happen to teams where you're so hyped up and all of a sudden, like in the first 2 minutes, just like what happened to Pacquiao, in the 6th round, you just get, knocked. And heck, that might have happened to us against VCU. We were, You're building the game, and then boom, there's the knot, and you're just like, you're rattled. So you know, I think it's a great balance, so you know, we've just got to come out, and our guys. I love where we're at right now. I can't sit here and say whether, you know, what the outcome of the game is going to be, but I can tell you we're just a different team than when we were pre or post Bahamas, however you want to call it. We're just a different team than we were in the Bahamas, and I think our mentality is different, our energy is different. We're just a different team for the better.